Kiss the people you love. Mark this moment in time and celebrate every kiss.
A game in the G League with Grand Rapids, the Denver G League affiliate. Wagner unable to convert that first one. Schofield and Ford come in for the Magic.
PC, my question, you see Nate is signaling for a timeout. Understand that you only got less than 30 seconds. You bring in
Eagle courtside with Jesse watching live from California. Good to be here, Ian, but this is going to get a little freaky when I post the video commentating on my own commentary.
I'm featuring Cam coming off the screen.
Major alert, boys. We've got a legend off the court today. This is going to be a good one.
Get downhill. Or at least have a board. He's got 2 3-point shooters. I got you.
1 out of 2 at the line for Wagner. 9-point game.
Ooh, clunker from downtown.
You hear that? State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. Thing we on commercial. State Farm. I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
He recovers the rock. He grabs the rebound and kicks it out.
See? Surprising. Just like State Farm surprisingly great rates.
Controlling the glass
like
with
a
the
good neighbor. State Farm says.
A 191 score with 28.8. And the Hawks just try as they might. Meanwhile, Pac-Man is getting ready.
His aim was off.
Do his thing.
He grabs the rock and shares it with his
Drop the
teammate.
green flag.
Aggressive rebound.
You're probably going to need the, he got the refreshments when he gets there.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you look pretty. And he's off.
And he's off.
Hawks live post game coming up. But try as they might, Vince,
Player on the job.
Hawks just could not get the big basket when they needed it, the big stop when they needed it. And 2 teams so short-handed, and a lot of guys getting an opportunity here.
Morning times his pocket and knocks it away.
Timely shot.
Yes.
When the Hawks need to stop.
Hawks throws this one down.
Defense is slowing the drive to a crawl.
And they do. This will send Gary Harris through the foul line.
I really thought we were going to see a blowout today, but this comeback has changed everything.
John Collins now with 23 points, 11 rebounds. The tough part about this for Nate McMillan, you have to play the cards you're dealt, but it's going to count the standings. Atlanta now goes to Philly. 2 games under 500 unless there's a monetary.
Kevin Durant.
Either coach call the timeout now, or you have to get the ball up. If you have the 3-point shot, take it. You have to score quickly. So get downhill, get the layup, and if you can get fouled, that will help still.
The defense is all over them.
No wasting dribble here. He has to get the ball.
Nails the 3.
Cam with 18 seconds. Wright has it blocked.
House going up.
Another rebound. You've got to control the boards if you want to win.
Morning.
Delon stops it with the foul at 9.3.
You can see the emphasis.
He chucked up a brick. Just
he has to understand. You got to go. Just go. If nobody's there, get it on the ground.
Supercharged ball coming up.
Rebound
Butter.
And then you can foul. You maybe have
tickle the twine.
13 seconds as opposed to 9 seconds.
Gallinari. Kyrie Irving. The supercharged double on it is a beautiful and gratuitous move.
Long time Denver Nugget. Came here in the Aaron Gordon trade.
The 3 does not go down.
Exit 104.95.
This isn't dark. You got to hit the bullseye.
We're going to see something happen real quick, or this is going to be a blowout.
Taking it back.
Successful homecoming for Jim Okeke. Even though he didn't have a chance to play tonight, Wendell Carter Jr.
Super straight.
hits the three at the buzzer.
Well, it was ugly, but when you're the Orlando Magic,
get that out of here, little
and
man.
come in second on 6 wins, that was beautiful. That is what he does.
This is no yards.
That was a great
Defense is slowing down this drive.
Cole didn't even play. The chemistry, he's ready for Franz Wagner, 10 of 24.
Phenomenal game. You are creeping up the ranks.
Atlanta made a go of it in the second half. Better effort. Certainly better offense in the second half. Cam Reddish with a career-high 36, but the Magic get the win 104-98. What did you see from your Magic?
Yeah, no, I listen, in fairness, they were really scrappy. I thought defensively, and I thought they really moved the ball well. They had some timely shooting. Johnson played well for them. A lot of guys stepped up and just delivered. And I thought what they did defensively, particularly in that third quarter where they started to create some separation, was really impressive. And from a momentum standpoint, a confidence standpoint, it's really good for them to get a win. And then for all those young guys coming up from Lakeland, man, that had to be a lot of fun to get that opportunity. And now they've won 2 in a row. Man, that's called a streak.
Well, the thing that's amazing to me, when you look at the 5 players the Hawks put out there, those are all players that are on their basketball team, right? So those guys know the system, they know the offense and defense. And then you look at it, those 5 guys are all former first-round picks. Let that resonate. So as a player that played in the minor leagues, I played in the CBA, which is now kind of the G League. When you get an opportunity to play against first-round picks in an NBA setting on an NBA court, I mean, dude, you don't know if you're going to ever get that opportunity again. Yeah. So you're going to not only play hard, you're going to play smart, and you're going to do everything you can to make a lasting impression. And what we saw tonight was the Hawks with those 5 former first-round picks, they played as if they were entitled. Like, I'm finally getting to play. I should have been playing all along. Really? Well, you just got outplayed by a bunch of guys that are quote-unquote G League players compared to who you are. And so if you look at this game tonight, the Hawks in trouble, man. They are not the same basketball team that we watched last year go to the Eastern Conference Finals. They're not close to that. And the thing about it, you can't put your finger on it because I know they didn't have Trae tonight, but Trae Young is one of the top 5 scorers in the league. So you're just perplexed about how this team has fallen so fast, so quickly.
I just thought in the first half the consistent effort wasn't there for the Hawks, and that's as concerning as anything to me. If you're Nate McMillan and you see that out of your team.
And I think that's been really the theme all season. You know, you look at this team right now, they're 14 and 16. They're not even in the play-in as of
they resonate.
Yeah. So that's, you know, and listen, it's not like other teams aren't having issues, right? Everybody's dealing with whether it be injury or protocols and having multiple guys out. I think, what is it? You say 90 guys?
90 plus.
90 plus.
How many guys can roll out 5 first-round picks doing this type of time?
No, not many.
Nobody.
Not many. Not many. And so they got to be really concerned. They're a team that I would not be surprised if they make a move here soon in terms of the deadline's not till February. I don't know that you're going to wait until then unless they can turn things around when everybody's back out there and healthy. But they definitely, not just about tonight, like I said, they're 2 games under 500. So they've had their struggles here all season.
And where do you go? Because they changed the coach last year. So they got a boost from that last year that took them to the Eastern Conference Finals. You're not going to change Nate McMillan. So now, and I said this last year when they changed Roy Pierce, players, I hope you understand, the next change is going to be you. Yeah. It's going to be some players on the roster because once I change the coach and I determine it's not the coach, now I'm going to look at my roster and I got to thin this roster out because something's not clicking. It's something holding this team back. If it ain't the coach and you basically got the same team from last year and guys got paid, got compensated. Hey man, they got to make some trades because they got to take some people up. People are too comfortable in that line.
Hawks have now lost 4 of 5. They've had 2 games under 500. By the way, it's not just the guys called up from the G League who are having opportunities to produce in unusual ways. Robin Lopez, 3rd time in his career he led his team in scoring against Brooklyn the other night. He had a career high in assists tonight, 11 for the Orlando Magic. Joe Johnson, scoring for the Boston Celtics at the age of 40.
I thought he was wearing Joe thought he had his age on his number. I thought he was 55.
Go get us, Joe. Over the hill gang, baby. We with you.
Second half of the doubleheader coming up with Paul George and the LA Clippers in Sacramento against the Kings.
I'm Ian Eagle courtside with Chester watching live from California.
Yo, man, I'm glad to be here. I'm psyched to be calling this game with one of the world's best. We have a legend in our presence today. The ball is in play. Let's do this.
We got the first score and an extra point to go with. He chucked up a brick. He mollywopped. Bobby weaving.
When you spend all year serving others,
taking it back.
When you lead by example, you don't just lay in the street, you get rewarded. By becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the things you've done this year with a lineup of Ram trucks. That's a
Get 1 year of no extra cost Sirius XM on us and 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on a 2022 Ram 1500 Acorn.
Defensive rebound. A rebound. And
you'll catch the perfect lane. With an average of $550 worth of benefits to enjoy during your stay at Island Plaza Resorts properties. Some of that can be anything.
LeBron! Ooh, clunker from downtown. Butter! Slipped right by. Already on fire. Took a moment to process. Isaiah Thomas going for the ankle breaker.
Then Emily got YouTube TV. Now her live TV can also record all of everything. No cable box needed. This is the happiest Emily's ever been.
Because there's the stuffing.
Same live TV and unlimited DVR, live alerts, so much better. YouTube TV. Try it free.
The intent
goes wide. Becca goes fly.
He is locked and loaded.
Becca goes in. Go. Becca goes big.
I'm going to assume that was an accident. Defense is on him like glue.
Introducing Wendy's new Street. Preferred almost 2 to 1 over the top.
Lowry.
Only at Wendy's.
3-ball. Corner pocket.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing.
Street.
Oh, man, that lead is growing. Can't let him pull so far
I knew it. Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Slapped. Bricklayer on the job. The defense is really controlling the pace.
It's like State Farm's surprisingly great raid.
That shot was not a
like a good neighbor.
Slowing down their drive.
Buddy Hield, 119 threes already in the books as he gets set to go for the Kings against the LA Clippers. Coming up in just a few minutes' time right here on NBA TV. Meantime, let's shift gears to Oklahoma City, where the Thunder led the Nuggets by as many as 23, but with 5:04 to go, that lead is down to 10. Intriguing. They've had some interesting finishes in Oklahoma City the last week or so, as you probably remember, including a pair of buzzer beaters, one for them, one against them both involving that man right there. And on cue, Michael Malone calls timeout.
That's why Isaiah Thomas is a legend. Moves like that.
Uncanny.
Let me get the
At some point, this lead is going to be impossible
Bucks
to beat.
have also led that game by as many as 23. It's a 19-20 advantage now. Chris Middleton with 21. Again, no Giannis Antetokounmpo for the champ. Safety protocols. Let's listen in there. Please to Bryson.
We need to see a comeback because this game is getting out of hand.
Grabs the board and finds the open man.
The kind of the moves that put work there.
A ball.
Been doing this play. Marcus Smith right, doesn't happen, goes back to that. Finds a soft angle off the backboard for the finish.
He turns it over.
Cousins, good work.
Was that a shot or a pass?
We're seeing some obvious dominance around the rim here today.
Brick house going on.
2.
Short range and lays it in. The score is beginning to reveal the story of this match. A major mismatch. Streak. LeBron James with no regard for human life.
In the middle, nice little quick pass. He shoots it right, but one of those guys. Good prime with that left hand.
Mark it for 2. 1 minute left. This is where clutch players are made. Let's see it. Streak.
Tipped up inside in traffic.
He has handles. Super streak. This is getting out of hand, bro. A double-digit lead. He got bumped. No conscience on that shot. The rebound and kick out to his teammate. Was that a shot or a pass? He grabs the rock and shares it with his teammate. On fire streak.
Okay, speaking of those bumps, we'll see them again tonight right here on center court. There's Dallas to take on the Mavericks. 8:30 Eastern Time. The Climax pregame will set the stage for you at 8 o'clock.
I admire your guts on that shot. Going to the glass again. This is domination.
20 points in the 15. For the second-year pro. Halliburton and the Kings set to go with the quick tip coming up.
Doncilla! Isaiah Thomas, why do you have to do the defender like that? I don't get it.
My job search was tough.
Bare knuckle brawling out there.
But ZipRecruiter found me out.
Shook his hand. This isn't darts. You gotta hit the bullseye.
Jobs that match my skills.
There's something nice about winning against another human being, right? You can imagine them getting triggered while you move up the ladder.
I just got hired by an elite agency.
Sign up for free today and put ZipRecruiter to work for you. And see The Kingsman rated R, now playing only in theaters.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot and melty 5-cheese with our not new but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
We're all a local somewhere. So visit your local and make every Sunday Local Bar Sunday.
Is that
Steph Curry. Susan, happy Friday. Yep, got an instant online offer to sell us his car, good for 7 days. So he was using the time to shop around, but just hangs here all day. Lenny, loving the low tops.
he does know that shop around means that other...
Oh, we've told him multiple times.
Huh.
Guess I'm still watching.
We close at 9, Wardell.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it. Of course, they love the savings they're going to get with Geico, but it goes beyond that.
You deserve to save.
Heard that before.
You deserve to save.
I know.
I need you to hear me. You deserve to save.
I deserve to save.
I mean, he has a way of making you feel seen.
Bundle car and motorcycle insurance and save at geico.com.
All right, your starting lineups for the LA Clippers, trying to break a 3-game losing streak tonight. Eric Bledsoe, Terrence Mann, Paul George, second game back after missing 5 games due to an elbow injury. Nicholas Batum and Ivica Zubac. Kings are 6 games under 500. No De'Aaron Fox. He's among those missing tonight due to health and safety protocols. So it'll be Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield in the backcourt, along with Harrison Barnes, Chimezie Metu, and Richaun Holmes back in the lineup. He had missed the last 7 games due to an eye injury. For the Clippers, defense and depth kind of been their calling cards all season long. But maybe inconsistent effort here of this little 3-game losing stretch.
Yeah, and listen, in fairness, with all that's going on, you know, we can't forget not having Kawhi Leonard does have an impact on this team. But, you know, they're in the 6th spot. I think even after having lost 3 in a row, big picture, if you're Ty Lue, you don't feel horribly, but you want to see this group Sam, kind of get back on track to how they had played earlier in the season when they seem to have a real good feel for one another out on the floor?
Yeah, they got to pick it up, man. Look, there's been some issues, but look, no Kawhi Leonard, but they're used to that. They didn't play with Kawhi in the playoffs last year, so at a certain point, they got to move on. They got to tighten their defense up, and they got to get more offensive movement. When Paul George is back, he dominates the basketball so much that sometimes he needs to give it up early, and it comes back to him, and you make a play. But sometimes when you pound the rock too much, you just allow the other team's defense to get set up, and now they have an extra defender because they can anticipate either a pass or a shot, and it makes the defense that much better. So they just need to get into their stuff a little bit earlier so they're not playing against that 6 defenders in shot clock.
Clippers defense has been really good most of the season, but Monday against San Antonio, they found themselves down by 30 points and were out-rebounded by 24. Doesn't happen very often in an NBA game. For Sacramento, 13-19, you probably know by now they are tied for the longest playoff drought in NBA history. If they don't make it this year, the record is theirs. What are their chances to turn it around?
I think the record's going to be theirs. When you look, it is not that they're not playing hard. It's not that they don't have talent. They're just in that kind of phase right now, limbo. You know, they're going to have a new coach next year at some point. And so you got these players, they paid De'Aaron Fox, but they're not sure about him because you've been hearing his name in trade talk. You look at Halliburton, the way he's played lately. So then they drafted Mitchell. So they're still trying to find and put their arms around who are their core guys going forward. And once you do that, to Greg's point all the time, you can start building. But you got to identify the 3 or 4 players that you want to keep or 2 or 3 that you want to build around. And then you got to go start putting players around them that complement them. And what they're doing right now, they're just drafting talent.
But it seems like, from the outside, that all their core players, the guys, it seems like they want to build around, are almost all guards.
Yeah, and listen, I think this will be a team that's going to be very active before we get to the trade deadline. I would assume they're going to probably move Bagley, potentially maybe Hield as well, and try to get a feel for what direction they want to move in long term. The reality is also, defensively, they have not taken this last stretch here. They have been pretty horrific on that side of the ball, and that's, at the end of the day, if they want to have a chance to participate in postseason, that's where their damage has got to get done. They've got to improve.
Hey, they have improved. They were dead last in defensive efficiency last season. Now they're 29.
Okay.
So, man, what? Baby steps.
Stop.
Greg Anthony. Baby steps.
I don't even know if those are baby steps.
No. Those are increments in inches.
That's when we use that time lapse.
Exactly.
They actually did make it.
If you're running the Sacramento Kings and that's what you're looking at as a sign of improvement, you're in trouble.
All right, we'll talk to you at the halftime. Mark Jones, Katie Christensen Hunter have the call from Sacramento.
I'm Ian Eagle.
Golden State Warriors a couple of nights ago. This Clippers team, one of the top 5 defensive teams in defensive efficiency. They forced Metu into a contested mid-range. And up court comes Paul George, back for just the second time in the last 7 games.
Grabs the rebound.
Terrence Mann behind the 3-point line. And he drills it to make it 5-0 Clippers.
Switch on all these screens. Now they're obviously down some people, so we'll see how they decide to play. But the Kings have struggled with that this season.
They get the rebound off the miss, and back comes Bledsoe in the front court. Good defense by Denver. Very impressive. Kings basketball.
This is just a wide open lane right down for the Duncan transition mismatch. Non-communication on transition.
The shot. With the teardrop free.
Over to Barnes. Barnes loses the handle out of bounds. And Sacramento a little bit disheveled. Early in this basketball game, they turn it over again. And Paul George brings it up court for the Los Angeles Clippers, who come into the game with a record one game over 500.
Offensive rebound.
Sacramento, the number 10 seed in the West. And Holmes with the rebound. Paul George is leading
defense is slowly
the team switches on to Halliburton. Halliburton got the foul. And Halliburton will go to the free throw line.
Chamberlain
took 7 fouls.
Getting personal.
In the game a couple of nights ago down in San Francisco, that indicates that
the defense is all over them.
See, obviously there's some corner threats that are out health and safety protocols for the teams, and you see that's what Tyreek has the ability to do. Not only does he
a lot of teams started playing him to be a playmaker and not look for his own shot, but that's what we've seen the last few games, and he does have a high rate.
Albert knocks down the free throw. Hey, folks, hit the Kings on the road this season. And
man, I thought this was going to be a blowout, but looking at this, it's literally anyone's game.
Northern California on the dealers. So Albert goes 2 for 2. 78% from the foul line this season. And the Kings on the board. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the opening quarter.
Chamberlain, the Big Dipper. I heard that slug from here. The shot.
Expecting for Terrence Mann to be coming off 2 staggers up to the top, and instead he cut back.
Check out a little delay set by the Kings, and now Buddy Hield. Hield's working off the bounce. Good screen by Holmes. Buddy with the float game back with it.
Larry Bird gets the ball up. Pass it back. He's good to me right now, though.
Chamberlain, just stop. Like, it's not even fair at this point. Your dip is too overpowered. He cannot get past his defender.
It's important for him to really
grab the rebound. Oh, he got clobbered.
But you also have to look at the other side of things. You got a few guys
that was not pretty.
Off my dick. Damn.
Get this guy an ice bag. Curse lottery pick. Your opponent's abilities just got knocked down to
elbow.
Elbow. Nash. The defender is all over it. Keeping hope alive.
Can't really tell on that angle. Let's take a look here.
Fantastic handle.
No balls in the house. Given the full second for the defense to recognize that the defender was located there.
Does not count.
It's getting personal.
Ooh,
I heard that slug from here.
Enter with the foul line, 76% of the season. Completes the three-point play. Sacramento down by a bucket. Kings come in 13 and 19 overall. They've won 4 of the last 5 runs here at Golden Coast. Off the high screen by Zubac. He gets hacked by Holmes. And we'll go to the free throw line for a four.
This guy
that was wet. Mask that he's wearing tonight. And a nice visit with Richard and Ladisha Holmes. As mom and dad in town visiting their son. Comes back to the basketball court.
This is going to be a treat.
Zubac at the line. It is 74%. Hey, put your memory to the test. Your chance to win courtside seats.
Nash.
Great. Courtesy of Patrick.
See the three. Be the three.
Visit Kings.com/win to play now. Zubac 2 for 2. Boy, what an improvement he's made since his rookie year. I remember watching him in summer league. He got dunked on by Jeremy Grant so badly that he carried into the 3rd row.
Really
4-point lead for the Clippers. Working on Buddy Hield.
Check out the ball handle. Clunker from downtown. 1 minute to the buzzer.
Second time around.
You want to jump that shit?
Downtown.
Metu drives the close out.
Oh, now you want to jump.
Sacramento back in transition.
Straight. Oh, Steve Nash with a silky smooth jump shot.
And it's 13-5.
Terrence Mann is one of those players.
Oh, smack! They are off the glass all day long. What's up a float?
Good defense by Buddy.
Get this guy an ice pack.
Ain't done yet.
And an ocean for Barnes.
We'll change it.
Hits him on the roll. Good basketball. Everything but the bucket. Holmes battling underneath. Loose ball out of bounds.
Super streak.
Going to be a jump ball.
Bird. Oh, bobbing and weaving. Major clunker from downtown.
Some critics may call the Kingsman gratuitous.
Doesn't matter how much you won by. The point is, you won, and you're getting close to the next level.
We would just like to say you're welcome.
It's good, Paul.
Yes, very. The Kingsman, rated R. Now playing out in theaters.
Slices and sticks. Half pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks.
Pizza!
Sticks!
Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m.
Pizza, pizza.
Sticks!
Expect goes. Goes unexpected. Expect goes two-step. Expect goes off. Expect goes yeah.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on a nice list, you get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year with a lineup of Ram trucks built to serve.
Shop and buy online with Ram eShop, where right now get 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
Wait, everybody surround me. Let's take you binge for the win. Oh, yeah! Razzle dazzle! Oh, next level! Boy, not bad. We're now rocking with the best. Damn it. Started up, we finished.
It's every day. It's all about the journey.
Oh, keep it going till we finish. Keep it going, I am limited.
Time now for our forward play of the day, and that is one Tyrese Halliburton. What he has been able to do in the last 3 games is just elevating this Kings team. Let's take a look at his numbers during this 3-game stretch. Averaging 24 points a game, 10, almost 11 assists a game. And that's crazy because not only is he scoring and shooting the ball at a very high clip, but his assist rate has also gone up from above what his season averages is. Look at that, 20 plus points, yeah. Look at the list. Kenny Smith, Reggie Theus, Ty Lawson. He's doing some work the last 3 games,
He
Mark
certainly
Jones.
is. And, you know, when you consider the fact that he's a real student of the game, consuming copious, abundant amounts of videotape right after the game against Golden State a couple of nights ago when they were throwing every type of defense at him, Katie. They were downing and icing the pick and roll. They were blitzing him. They were showing, hedging, everything. And he was able to decipher a lot of that and get his numbers and get his teammates involved. That growth is really encouraging to watch.
It's interesting because at the start of the year, we saw teams playing him even differently than we did at the end of the year last year, respecting his shot. He struggled a little bit to get going, Mark. But then as he emerged as such a great playmaker for the Kings early in the season, now he's seeing a lot of different things defensively. It just shows the growth in his game that teams are respecting it.
Yeah, oh, did we ever miss that little jump hook push shot by Holmes who gets his first bucket in 2 weeks? You know, that's the thing about Tyrese. With that fresh lineup and that fade he's got, he's dangerous tonight. Anytime a brother gets to the barber boy and comes to the court, Paul George working against Harrison Barnes. Nice matchup of wings. And that's going to be a defensive 3 seconds against the Kings. And that's going to be against Mo Harkless, who just checked in.
And this is what we've been missing so much. Tyrese Halliburton, not even a 2-man game, and he's still got eyes on Rashawn Holmes. Finds for that floater right there in the middle of the lane. It's always nice when you've been out for a while, especially with an injury, to get your first bucket to go. It's like then you can exhale as a player.
Well, this King substitution is brought to you by Speedy. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Tune-Up, your trusted oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Tristan Thompson coming in the ball game for Holmes. George left it on the front rim, and back comes Buddy Hield. Clippers back defensively in transition. Buddy working off the bounce. Halliburton Good ball movement. Barnes on the drive. Buddy over Zubac. And rebounded by Bledsoe. Leaking out. And Zubac couldn't get to it on the turnover. It'll be Kings basketball. Sacramento down by 7, Katie, and stuck in neutral a little bit here at the offensive end. Let's see what they run.
This is something this Clippers defense will do to you offensively. I mean, they do a really good job of just mucking it up and making things difficult.
Barnes looks like he took a little contact, got the bucket. Nice little duck-in move by Harrison Barnes, who's on the board. Sacramento down by 5. Bledsoe goes quick with the left hand and scores it.
And that's kind of a scary thing to see early on in the game. Eric Bledsoe has really been struggling this season, and his shooting numbers kind of across the board are lowest that he's seen since like his 3rd year in the rookie league. But you see Harrison Barnes able to get a 3 going right there. So, but it's a feast or famine for Eric Bledsoe, so you got to keep an eye on him going forward.
Barnes with consecutive field goals, and Sacramento draws to within 4. The Clippers back to Golden One Center. Right after this.
Surprise your whole family with the perfect holiday gift. Skechers. It's comfort everyone will love, from fun shoes for kids to stylish footwear for adults. Plus apparel and gift cards, all at an incredible value. Happy holidays from Skechers, the comfort technology company.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6 truly sees you, not a blurry face. And for things you don't want to see, it removes them instantly with Magic Eraser. On our most advanced and inclusive smartphone camera yet. Live Translate speaks your language and hers. It's the phone that understands we're all different. Google Pixel 6. For all you are. Why go back to reality when you could go back to the pool? The last day of vacation is still vacation. With guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at over 1,200 fine hotels and resort properties. One of the many reasons you're with Amex Platinum.
Introducing Wendy's new preferred almost 2-to-1 over the top. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
The champs are here on center court. There's no better way to gauge how good you are than to play against the defending champs. The Mavs have been without their lone star, but his absences has been opportunity for others to emerge. It's time for a little Texas.
When they told me I'd be working today with one of the biggest influencers around, I said, what time's the game? And when do I meet Jesser the Laser? They see the opportunity.
Sacramento Kings shooting just 31% from the field, but thankfully down by just 4 here in the first quarter. Hey, Kings fans, Xfinity Mobile delivers fast nationwide 5G included at no extra cost. Save on your wireless bill with Xfinity Mobile.
Ooh, give me that.
Sean Holmes back for the first time in a couple of weeks, missed 7 games. And he's going to have a positive impact on some of these numbers. Right now, Sacramento 25th in efficiency. And this Clippers team 4th in defensive efficiency. That's part of the prevailing storyline and how Sacramento deals with that tonight. Paul George off the man's 3. George working against Brandon Beal. Paul George goes back to a lot of cash.
And then he just gives him a friendly tap on the low back like it's okay, man.
Paul George, especially last week in the playoffs, establishes himself one of the real elite players.
Oh, the super
NBA
speed pick. Run like a wind.
Barnes has scored on consecutive possessions.
Fisticuffs on the court.
Sacramento basketball.
Leaving his defender clueless. Len. Buddy takes a step back. It's enough time for him to get that 3 off, and he rattled it in.
Lanier.
2 on the shot clock. Got to get busy here.
Controlling the airspace. Earl Monroe with a spin, man. He's confusing me. Just watch it.
21 to go here in the first quarter.
Garnett putting the defenders on a spin cycle.
Van Dyne and JT Orr are officials tonight.
Monroe. Tickle the twine.
Emmanuel Mudiay and Chimezie Metu getting ready to come into the basketball game for the Sacramento Kings.
You can't miss with a supercharger. He earns another chance. He's the man of the board. That's how you win games.
Wards out top, 10 on the shot.
Breaking the one rule in the game, man, that's an epic thing. Save the ankles. Defense is slowing down the drive. Think of the ankles. Better try something else. This feels personal. He throttled him. It's a miss. Follow your shot.
And the lead is down to 3.
Streak.
This one, a foul going to go against.
The defense is really controlling the pace here.
Finish inside to get it started.
Super streak.
Joe Christie said the other day, he said, the moment that Tristan enters the game, there's
defense is like a wall holding back that drive. Splash! We got a double-digit lead. This is embarrassing. I want to see a close game.
The nifty finish.
The shove.
Sacramento team, one of the top teams in the league.
You can't be holding the rock when the clock hits 0. Everyone knows that. Snub.
Thompson inside. He told me a little bit earlier that he's used to playing against Carlo 5.
The 3 does not go down.
Here, no big thing for him. No good. Kubac clear.
Someone that has had the success
Lanier.
in his NBA career, like Tristan Thompson.
Sugar's man.
You've always been on your top.
Set up a prayer, and it wasn't answered.
Just signed by the Sacramento Kings.
Earl Malone with the saucy spin.
Getting some early burn here.
Streak. You just sped up their shot clock. Keep them busy.
Emmanuel Mudiay has been playing for Kaunas Žalgiris in Lithuania, one of the EuroLeague teams.
Super streak.
Winslow gets it to go off the bat.
You're putting a ton of pressure on your bigs, and time and time again, you're leaving a wide open lane to the bucket.
Defense is running down that shot clock. Like sands through the hourglass, your time is up. Violation.
What shot is your first in your
Keeping it alive.
Nice little soft jump hook, and Tristan Thompson has that.
On fire streak.
Winslow spins on Buddy Hield. Buddy moving his feet well. 7 on the shot clock for Bledsoe. And rebounded by the
defense is all over them. And they could not get to the basket in time. Sad.
Former top 10 pick of the Denver Nuggets. Nice game, Thompson inside.
If you're making a double out of it while you're in the middle of an on-fire streak, you should tell us first so we can put on goggles or something.
Obviously, there was a lot of promise in his game.
Smooth like butter.
Shooting that really kind of became an issue, but trust me, he can make plays.
Handled.
Stop here is Boston, the rookie.
With the teardrop 3.
Mudiay again up court for Sacramento. So the non-Halliburton minutes working out pretty well so far.
This is not darts. You gotta hit the bullseye. 1 minute left. This is prime time. Time to show out.
As we approach a minute to go here in the first quarter. Bledsoe probing inside.
Defense is slowing the drive to a crawl.
Got the reverse.
You thought you were going to make that? 100% accuracy all on the next possession. Monroe. If you don't like that, I got nothing for you.
Never noticed that black man riding that bike. Ain't even watching the road. He gonna win up.
He grabs the rebound and kicks it out.
Now he's walking up the block. Now he's walking up the block.
Three. Not a 0.
He's back corner. Oh, now he's coming back.
Keeping it in the family.
Bledsoe on top, guarded by Hield. Trying to stick it.
On fire streak.
Thompson switches on to him. Whistle,
Good block. What's up?
We're going to have a foul against Sacramento.
Was that a shot or a pass?
Let's go down here. We're doing a two-step.
A win a championship mode doesn't mean you feel good. It means someone else feels bad.
Yeah, that's a tough call for Buddy, but nonetheless, it's in the books.
Side out of bounds as Samir Kapi comes into the ball game for Justice Winslow's 8.3 to go. Kings with Harkless, Thompson, Hield, Moutier, and Metu on the floor. Bledsoe trying to get downhill, well defended by Harkless. And there you see the true value of Mo Harkless, moving his feet well and using that length to get the stop. Del Christie's Kings down by 5 after the first 12 minutes. Back with more right after this.
So at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals. Aren't others doing that? Others say that, but not everyone gets the best deal. Like, what if I give you a lollipop? Then I give you our best lollipop. That's not fair. At AT&T, we think it's only fair that all customers get... And you get a choice of plans.
She said everyone.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives both new and existing customers our same best deals, like up to $1,000 off our most popular smartphones.
This is your home. This is your family room / gym. The guest bedroom / music studio. The day bed / dog bed. The living room / yoga shanty / regional office / classroom. And this is the basement / panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home / vacation home. Find yours on the Vrbo app.
Jay! I'm sorry.
If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high. Get a DUI.
Back to the start of the second quarter here at Golden One Center. The Clippers leading by 5 over the Kings, and Emmanuel Moutier drafted 7th overall, getting some early run here for Sacramento. Back in 2015 by the Denver Nuggets. Played for 3 different teams. The last one, the Utah Jazz, was playing recently in Lithuania. Spoke to an international scout a moment ago, said, this is the scout. Big guard with an old school post-up game, but lacked a little bit of the shooting needed to be a lead guard to stay in the NBA, but could really pass the ball well. We saw that.
Yeah, and to your point, I mean, his career shooting numbers in the NBA in what, 6 seasons, I believe it was 40% from the field and 32% from beyond the arc. So as a point guard in the league, you have to be able to contribute from a scoring perspective, and that just wasn't something that he was able to do.
One more look at the foul called against Holmes. That's going to be his 2nd personal foul. 7 times, both last year and this year, Holmes got into foul trouble on some tic-tac calls, and maybe with the mask they won't recognize.
But I like how he handled that there. He went up to the official, to Pat, and he asked him, like, what is it about it? Like, what do I need to change? Where did that call come from? And that's how you handle it. That's how you learn and get better and make sure that you're also building a good relationship with the officials.
Katie, he played 6 minutes in his first shift. What do you make of those first 6 minutes that he had on the floor?
He was winded, for sure. And I felt like, obviously it's a different group of guys because the starting lineup has changed so much. So it was a little discombobulated for everybody.
Halliburton and Moody out with a nice trap. And they get the turnover. Moutier looking to push the tempo a little bit. Gets into the paint. There you see that size. But he left it on the front rim, shot a line drive, but a nice move by Emmanuel Mudiay.
1 second.
We played a minute here in the second quarter. Ibaka out top, over to Boston. Boston raising up for the jumper, and it's pure.
It's also so hard for these guys that are on 10-day contracts, Mark, coming out of the G League and immediately getting time and minute during all these health and safety protocol issues throughout the league, because you don't even have a full scout on teams. You know, it's not that they're at multiple disadvantages.
Halliburton from deep, got it! Boom! Tyrese shook his defender and cashed in. Lead it down to 6. Halliburton shooting 41% from deep on the season. And that was after a real slow start from downtown. Good help by Holmes. Winslow with a nice fadeaway. Makes it an 8-point Clipper lead. Justice Winslow healthy again, and when he's healthy, he can be really impactful. Halliburton, another open 3 ball.
That was deep.
Yeah. And as he mentioned, getting ready to come into the basketball game for Doug Christie. Winslow drives off glass, rebounded by Holmes. Harkless cross court. Little step-up screen coming from Holmes, and now Halliburton rejects it. Cross court 5 to Mudiay, 5 on the shot clock.
I got shot.
Rebounded, 1 and done by the Clippers. Sacramento Kings were calling for the carry that time. Here's Ibaka.
I'm Eagle, bringing you all the action with some bonus flavor from a guy who lives basketball, Jesser the Laser. I'm glad to be here, bro. I've got on, so it's going to be a good one. Take a look at who showed up to the playground today. The rebound and pass. Strong D, enjoying that drive. Give me that.
The Clippers with a 10-point lead.
Score an extra point to go with it.
Blocking foul.
Shaquille O'Neal. It's like a force field the way these guys are blocking. They earned a lottery pick. That ball's going to be charged for accuracy.
Probably did a good job. Just a little bit too far.
We haven't seen that before.
Those are the plays that come in and do.
Oh, he got
clobbered. You can, you know, run some kind of freestyle stuff, but on the defensive end, that's where you can really make
Super streak.
So Mudiay goes back to the bench.
The smackdown.
Early in
defense is slowing the drive to a roll. Better try something else.
Ooh,
shot clock. Couldn't get it off in
Miami
time.
Heat at the free throw line for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh, the old okey-doke.
Doug Christie questioning something at the official scores table.
Score! This is getting bad, bro. A double-digit lead.
Rayer, Van Dyne, and 4 are officials tonight.
Oh shit, my bad.
The best part.
I'm looking at the background. I'm looking for that dude. Hot top.
He crashes the board and clears it out to his teammate. A rebound and passes it out.
You know, watching the game.
Lonesome shot there. Super speed. Run!
So Winslow will have a couple of free throws.
Lucky that brick didn't shatter the
Winslow coming off a
backboard.
5-point game in that loss against San Antonio.
Isn't out of control yet, but you don't want to be trying to catch up like that.
5-year anniversary. Visit GoldenOneCenter.com/5 and enter once to automatically be entered. Prepare tickets to every event at Golden One Center through June 2022. What's the best nation in the world?
He goes to the glass and passes it.
Donate 2 tickets.
Super streak.
11-point lead for the Clippers. Buddy. Left it on the front rim, and back comes Amir Coffey.
Oh my!
Turns up the pressure.
Two Sugar.
On fire streak.
Buddy, I mean, he's been playing so much better the last
defense running down that shot clock.
But the last couple,
Dominique.
going offensively in the first half.
During an on-fire streak is frankly something I didn't know was possible.
And Boston in the front court.
Shook his man.
Impressive. That's an impressive play.
In your face!
But he's here with a second time.
You thought you were going to take that? He pulls down the rebound and passes it off. O'Neal. Streak.
But then Harrison Barnes on the other end.
Wiggled him.
I feel like over the last 20 or so games, his ability to get in the paint and score and get to the free throw line.
Oh, Strickler on the job.
That has really sustained the Kings at times.
The shove. Fisticuffs on the court.
Talked about it in our show. Harrison Barnes knocks down the free throw. It's a three-point play.
Magic.
10-point lead. It's been an uphill climb here the first half. For Sacramento.
Wilkins with a two-handed
With his
jam.
own YouTube cooking show. I hope he doesn't get frustrating here. Halliburton.
Defense is really pulling back that drive.
You love to see that kind of aggression by Tyrese Halliburton.
Wiggledon.
When someone gets downhill like that and you've got a full head of steam, it's really hard to stop. But right here, Serge Ibaka just nice little great handle on the back there, steps beyond the line and knocks that one down. But
spins
I
and
mean,
shoots.
you don't stop ball for someone like that at about the midcourt line. You're in trouble if you let him get to the three-point line because defensively you're backpedaling and he has incredible speed and handle.
Defense is on
Great
him
job
like
by him is just consistently getting himself to the free throw line and being a part of this.
I didn't know you
this
could be on
offense and
fire
put
with
pressure on
rebounds,
defense
but
the
they're on
last few
fire.
games.
Tyrese's dad, John Halliburton, who's a presence at a lot of his games, has been his entire life. A referee back in Wisconsin where Tyrese played at Oshkosh North. Told me a little bit earlier that the guy that he had Tyrese watch was video of Magic Johnson. And being able to vary just how much he has to do from game to game, depending on who's on the field.
A minute to go,
and
time
who's
to kick it up
available,
a notch.
passing
This is
more
prime
or
time.
shooting more.
Just
really
pounding
interesting
on
that
the
Doug was talking about Tyrese before the game. But he was saying that, you know, when
the defense is all over
had to
them.
rely on Tyrese Halliburton.
In effect.
Hey, you know what Matt did that was really great? He got people involved, but he also knew when to take over a game and offensively really look for his own stuff. And that's what he was kind of crediting in the last few games, these outbursts by Tyrese. So, yes, that is a good analogy to use with him as a coach because that's what Pop had been watching growing up.
Super streak.
Halliburton's going to have his jersey at Oshkosh North coming up in January. When
His name was up. Cash.
Look at it. Finds home for the layup. Oh, he's great the needle.
Perfect.
Raining down fire. He cannot get past his defender.
Leaf is down to 9. Need to stop here.
Bricklayer on the job.
Two together. They get the midfoot of the 2. And Halliburton really
grab that.
And off the drag by Holmes. Tried to keep it to the corner court, but Toon with active yards.
Pulled off the win. That's how you move up the ladder.
It goes to Paul George. Here's Coffey. Ibaka from deep. But that high arcing three a little bit strong. Barnes working against Ibaka. Here's a good matchup. And now Halliburton finds the switch with Ibaka. 8 on the shot clock. Oh, lost the handle. And Buddy Hield is going to get it back.
Seems to got lucky on a couple straight possessions.
No damage done there. And Doug Christie is going to call a timeout. Tyrese Halliburton got his goggles on. Seeing clear, that's 20/20 vision. The Kings down by 9. Back after this.
It's the Sprite Holiday Special.
Filled with the art to making the perfect gingerbread house. And my grandma, she taught me when I was like your age.
Yeah, well, my grandma taught me too. Hey, Grandma.
All right, let's get started. So frosting's the key, you guys. Gingerbread's not that sweet. A little extreme. We gonna get that frosting. What is Jordan?
You're welcome.
Kind of grandma.
Joe couldn't pass the buck, which makes him tonight's big loser.
Joe is tonight's big loser, so for his punishment, we've taken him to the bustling Heartland Brewery in Times Square.
Joe,
I hate when you guys have the giggles.
You are a manager and you're on break.
I'm on break.
It's not what you think. Some of the tables upstairs are ours, and they break. Go break the tables.
The other ones that aren't ours, what happens to those? They
don't break.
So don't break.
Well, I guess they could break. It'll be fun today.
All right, buddy.
Oh, here he is.
It's lunchtime. It's a busy New York City crowd. And among all these tables, only 8 of them break.
Everybody's doing okay? Yeah? Good, great.
Joe, just say I'm a manager.
I'm manager, so anything you need.
So the people sitting at our tables are with us. The rest of the customers are real and have no idea what's happening. But Joe, all the tables look the same.
I was hoping that would have been a misstep.
No.
I mean, I gotta try to stay. I'm gonna try to stay with the dude here.
There he goes.
Everything okay? What'd you get there? The beef stroganoff? Meatloaf. Sorry about that. You know, I could find out if they can get you another burger. Yeah, I could find out. We might have some in the. We were getting a delivery.
The table's not just gonna crumble if you put 5 pounds of pressure on it. We're gonna need you to go full bore airborne.
Oh my God.
Great outdoors where it all began. The Winter Classic.
Brings back to when you were a kid, just out there messing around. Outdoor games are just something special.
Fox continues to be in the league's health and safety protocols. Darren, if you're watching at home right now, get well soon, and hope to see you back on the court along with the rest of the kids.
Yo, what's going on? Seven guys, and when you see that, obviously, I think one of the biggest struggles for Tyrese this year has just been trying to figure out how to get everyone involved and also look for he's got the dynamic for like De'Aaron Fox and what he is capable of doing. I think Tyrese in his second year is trying to figure out how to fit in. It was a little easier these last 2 games with 7 guys out.
Barnes well defended by Paul George. For you. We talked about the intransigence, the great defense of the Clippers team. We saw an example of it again right there. With 5.5 minutes to go in the first half.
They just do a really good job of building it, making it difficult, and they can switch everything, and they throw bodies at you, and they hustle.
Wilbach gives it to Paul George. Nice give and go for the slam. Good 2-man basketball by Idrissa Zubac. 3 for 3 from the field, 8 points and 4 rebounds. The lead up to 11.
Gotta watch that shot.
Albert got downhill, 1 more to keep. Buddy drives the close out. Tries to close out again. They had the Clippers in rotation. That's going to be a rocking foul.
Shot clock lottery. They cut your opponent's time in half.
That's going to be the 4th team foul against the Clippers.
Super streak.
They get out to shoot it. I mean, that was multiple threes. That on most average nights, one of those is going to be open enough to be able to get a look at. But they really now going up. They're now we're seeing some absolute domination under 34% from beyond the arc, and that's why.
Look at Paul George.
The defense is slowing down his drive.
Defensive team player. The tune certainly in that.
You know you love our videos.
And here's George up court. Off the miss.
This isn't dark. You gotta hit the bullseye.
Terrence Mann with a second side action gives it back.
Ooh, I heard that slug from here.
8 on the shot clock.
Put that in the book.
George launching the 3 and rebounded by Metu. Paul George hasn't shot the ball well. It's coming back.
Heard that slug from here.
Still early.
Slip right by.
To his elbow with his shooting elbow, so that's always a little bit difficult to kind of get it.
Straight.
Not a lot of movement for Sacramento.
No, Russell. Blocked again.
Standing around that time.
Defense is running down that shot clock. Super streak.
With the gap widening, we're starting to see an obvious difference in skill here today.
Far less of that.
Oh, great handles.
I can pick it up to a certain degree, you know, with this group, you see Bledsoe knocking down the mid-range jumper because of the fact that
fire streak
together, or even when you got guys on the floor who just
table for three.
Yeah, this is you know, you slide right and you slide
Petrovic. Bricklayer on the job. Life's too short for that kind of shooting.
Paul George launches into a mid-range jumper.
Streak.
To get the lead back up to 10. 3 points, 3 minutes to go. Paul George.
He got thumped. Score.
Barnes gets into the lane and over rebound. There's going to be another offensive.
Keeping it in the family. Bare knuckle brawling out there. Taking it back. A rebound and passes it out. I think it's getting personal. Gotta watch that shot meter. The defender is all over it. It's a bare knuckle brawling out there.
You're laughing like you've done that 84 times.
I'm going to assume that was an accident. T. Martin, 2. Oh, he got dunked. This isn't dark. You got to hit the bullseye.
They trail by a dozen.
Throttle him.
Shake a little bit of that.
He eats the glass. Morris. Streak.
Offers for Christmas are so good, it's almost unfair. I'm taking you to oh. Here's plenty of Santa.
This is what it all comes down to. 1 minute left.
You're getting cold when you're talking.
He does not hit the three.
Bet just $5 to win $150 on either team to win. DraftKings, official sports
Lucky
betting
that
partner
brick didn't
of the
shatter
NBA.
the backboard.
Slices and sticks. Pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheesesteak.
This is more about the pizza.
The old open shop. Defense is slowing it back to a crawl.
Bet it goes.
Look at the streak. Supercharged ball lottery pick. The only way you miss that is a block. Super streak. Hyper combo. That was a once-in-a-lifetime sighting. The defense is really controlling the pace here. Rebound beast.
Get pulled over.
Fire streak.
Lose your license.
Petrovic.
Total your car. You kill someone.
You knew that wasn't happening.
God, Sam just invited us to book a dish holiday.
In your mind, you're probably going to look the other way. Phenomenal game. You are creeping up the ranks.
Now we're moving the shows.
There's enough tunes for all our music channels. You need more wood?
Yeah, we have 2 new log channels.
Can you keep it down? We're filming the dish scapes. Get your holiday favorites in one place. With the Dish Holiday app on channel 306.
Teams basketball on NBC Sports California is brought to you by WebEx. The future of work is hybrid. WebEx by Cisco.
Paul George of the Los Angeles Clippers with 6 points on 2 of 8 shooting. His numbers down a little bit this year, but he gives it to you at both ends of the floor at all times. A great wing defender. You can pretty much switch him one through 5 at times. Let's look at the numbers this season compared to the previous 3.
It's kind of amazing, Mark, how without Kawhi Leonard, maybe things would be harder for Paul George. I mean, and they're asking him to do a lot. I mean, he's running
Everything.
a lot of the offense, you know? It's not like he's just spotting up getting threes.
Hey, congratulations to Paul George. Told me prior to tip-off tonight that he became a father for the 3rd time. Paul the 6th coming into the world just 3 weeks ago. So congratulations to him. And Tyrese Halliburton gets him a little Christmas present with a 3.
And the first player in this game to go into double digits. That's the kind of offensive night it's been. You know, we're at the end of the second quarter, and the first player to get double digits.
George inside for Zubac, never made it. Let's see if the Kings can close out this half on a positive note. Hield over Zubac, left it short.
That has a lot to do with why the Kings offense has struggled.
What could be better than the NBA's best in a playground game? Only the NBA's best in a playground game with our friend Jesser pitching in on commentary.
I need
one of the greatest of all time. I'm excited to be here. Let's get it.
We've got a legend on the court. Fans are going to be lining up for autographs after this one.
Halliburton on the way.
He grabs the rock and shares it with his teammate.
Jones unguarded. First numbers on. Knocked down a couple of threes. A little bit surprised when he passed up that lip.
Strong D controlling that drive.
Open, and so it kind of catches them off guard. But Tyrese,
the defense is
knocking down the three, and then on the opposite end, from the outside, he comes over from the right corner against Terrence Mann, who was posted up in that.
He is a deep threat.
Steal for the Kings. He's been making plays, and whether it's blocks from behind on defense or coming up with
fisticuffs on the court,
really affecting the game in multiple ways over the last 4 or 5 games.
Halliburton turns it over, and here's Terrence Bledsoe working against Buddy Hield.
Take another shot.
He's had it going here in the first half. Little staggered screen for Halliburton. Couldn't use it.
It's a miss. Follow your shot. He crashes the board and clears it out to his teammate. He pulls down the rebound and passes it off.
Ah, damn it.
Set up the flare, and it wasn't answered.
It's a 13-point
super streak.
With 43 seconds to go in the first half.
Defense is running down that shot clock.
Populated offensive end of the floor for the Sacramento Kings here in the first half.
He does not hit the three. The rebound and kick out to his teammates.
Man,
nobody can keep up with the super speed.
You know you boy, you looking at the background of the game. Oh my bad. Let me do it.
Embarrassing attempt there.
Set up the backboard.
Defense is slowing the drive.
You missed it on purpose.
Get him off the court, man. He doesn't even know the rules. Shot clock violation.
You have to wonder if it's on home.
It's getting personal.
7 straight is on some kind of a minute.
That was an on-fire streak combined with a double alley-oop.
Double-digit lead, bro. This is getting bad. This is getting really bad. Larry Bird pulls up for the J. Man, it's just too easy for him.
Turnover. The rebound and pass.
Donzo.
Gotta watch that shot feed. Shot clock lottery turns up the pressure.
I'd like to LA with that shit.
Clippers really
shut down.
Less than 33%. Sticking to it, that they clamp down.
Streak.
They're one of the better defensive teams. Yes, they are. Top 5 defensive teams.
Harden.
They are. I
The defender is all over him.
They were blocking that.
Oh,
They were
okey-doke.
Buddy Hield really is. Yeah, he has some. I mean, he's playing for
brick house going on. He grabs the rebound and kicks it out. He cannot get past his defender. Grabs the ball and finds the open man.
Another rebound. You gotta control the board if you want to win.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Where's my kid?
Super
streak.
I want to set the deadlines. I'm going to take tests when I'm ready. I want to take courses on my time.
and speed up when I know my stuff.
I went to university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Hold off the wind. That's how you move up the ladder.
Today, go behind the mission with never-before-seen exclusive bonus content.
I have to finish this.
No Time to Die, Collector's Edition, rated PG-13.
You want fries with that?
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
Jake from State Farm. If you here, this must be a State Farm commercial.
Sure is.
It also means it's about to go down.
Oh, don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Oh, I've been doing this for too many years. It means something about to go down.
It's so boring. I'm not going to fall asleep on that.
Here it comes.
Jake, protect yourself. Have a nice day.
I told you. Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
Who are you talking to?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you spend all year serving others,
don't take advantage.
When you lead by example, you don't just land on a nice list, you get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the good you've done this year with a lineup of Ram trucks built to serve.
Get 1 full year of no extra cost Sirius XM on us and 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn.
'Tis the season on NBA Lane, and we've been given the gift of 5 games. No matter your squad, there's something for all. That's why the whole fam is huddled in awe. But win or lose, it's a joy to gather today because Christmas just ain't Christmas.
Enough already.
Without the NBA.
I'm trying to watch my game.
Catch 5 straight games this holiday.
Waiting for this moment, but it's making bid for the win. Oh yeah! Razzle dazzle! Boy, not bad. You're now rocking with the best. Limit. Started up, we finished.
Every day, it's all about the journey.
Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going, I admit it.
Teach my son gonna be a leader. First, you're gonna get kissed.
Shaq Life, all new Thursdays at 9 on TNT.
You're watching American Express Halftime Report. See what you can expect when you're with Amex Platinum.
Clippers with an 11-point halftime lead. Serge Ibaka stroking the 3. They were just 3 of 16 from out there. He had 5 points, but so far so good for the Clips. Jaylen Brown and Boston hosting the hottest team in the league right now. The Cavaliers on a 6-game win streak, but having to deal with Jalen. Skates. And Jalen had the feeling. He's getting the feeling here.
Knock it down.
Ricky Rubio up top to Taco Fall, who got his first career NBA start tonight.
Did Taco jump on that look right there? You know he can stand flat-footed and hold the rim.
I think he just grabbed it and pulled himself up.
He may have left the floor. I don't know. Is that a jump? I don't know. Darius Garland, he went for 28 on the night, but Boston ahead most of the way. Jason Tatum, easy 3 in transition. Tatum to Ennis Freedom.
He's free. Free. Free at last. Free at last.
Wow. Pretty good. Boston up by 15. Third quarter, here's Brown. Nobody steps up, hits the little floater, and then Brown uses that screen, pops another 3-pointer.
You got to get in that play a little bit.
In action.
Back-to-back 30-point games for Brown, who went for 34. Here's Kevin Love.
There you go. Okay.
18 and 12 for Love. Still trailing by 14. Robert Williams with the steal. Eurostep dunk on the other end. He went for 21, 11, and 7 assists.
Joe Johnson.
Mighty Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Johnson is back in the NBA at the age of 40. Still doing that.
Got to use that body, Greg, to hold him off.
And he's perfect from the field. 1-1, 2 points. Boston wins it by 10.
Game of the night. Game of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
You saw the Magic and Hawks right here on NBA TV earlier. A whole bunch of folks missing.
Wow. Don't we replay like the game the next day? Like
Sometimes 8 games. 8 games.
Yeah, this might be.
Maybe not this game.
No, it'll be this game.
Nate looking at this game like,
I'm going to guess it's not this game,
don't think it's gonna
but
be
I'm not in charge of that. Lance Stevenson, by the way,
I got league pass. I can go back and watch it.
Bogdan Bogdanović back after missing 8 games.
Ooh, that was nice.
That's Chumo Kiki. And then Franz Wagner.
Oh, the Wagner.
Is it the Wagner now?
Well, I think he's the best player on the floor. I know Cam had 30-something, but
yeah,
they didn't win.
The Wagner.
Yeah, I just made that with
I know you. Orlando up by 10 at the half. Gorgie Jing misses Gary Harris to Robin Lopez, who had 10 points and a career high, 11 assists. Orlando up 17. Hawks in transition. Here comes Cam Reddish. And then John Collins following
I tell you,
the miss.
Excellent plays by the Hawks.
Collins had 26 and 11.
Look like they're going to come back the way y'all shot these highlights.
Reddish with a career high 36. Well, they nearly came back, but they didn't.
No.
Wagner, layup and one. I don't know how he hit that. And then Wagner turns the corner, flips that up and in. 25 points.
Don't look now, but the Magic have won 2 in a row.
Back-to-back wins for the Magic.
Going for 3 tomorrow, baby.
Harrison Barnes for the Kings with some work to do. We've got the third quarter on the way.
Check it out.
It may not be music to your ears, but as long as it's music to theirs, we're calling exclusive ticket access to unmissable events. One of the many reasons with Amex Platinum. I'm going to, right?
Inspiration's out there. Go find it.
Okay, Davey, good game. Gonna be on tonight? Yeah, definitely. Cool, see you later.
Pass it! Pass it!
Yes! You want to play one more after this?
Yeah, one more.
Got him!
Oi! Keep it down! No, you keep it down!
Sorry, neighbors.
I can't stand mine either.
I'm gonna keep on loving you, 'cause it's the only thing I wanna do.
Turns out everyone does sound better in the shower.
And it turns out the General is a quality insurance company that's been saving people money for nearly 60 years. So it's the only thing I will do. I never stop.
Can't unhear that.
For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, make the right call and go with the General.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience. You're watching American Express Halftime Report. See what you can expect when you're with Amex Platinum.
In transition, Wade finds James! Wrap that and put it under your Christmas tree. Wade looking for the return to LeBron! Off the window!
They should just stop the game right now and let everyone watch the replay.
2 thoughts there. That's a great highlight. And I don't miss the sleeves.
Yeah.
My fault. Looking forward to the Christmas Day game.
Short-lived, wasn't it?
Short-lived, yes. Yes. Hawks and the Knicks get things started at noon Eastern time on ESPN. Celtics, Milwaukee, Golden State, Phoenix, the Nets, the Lakers, And then it's Dallas taking on the Jazz in Salt Lake City to wrap things up late night. Speaking of those Knicks, Derrick Rose, surgery today for his right ankle, and he'll be reevaluated in 8 weeks. That's an awfully tough blow for
that is, man. Get well soon, MVP. They need you.
They ain't getting bad, man. Getting worse. Knicks need a healthy Derrick Rose.
Maybe need more than that.
Well, I
definitely need a healthy
him.
Tristan Thompson throwing it down. The Kings were just 38 at the break. Third quarter is next.
Emily used to let nothing come between her and WNBA action.
Emily.
No, thank you.
Rezone.
I thought we'd hit peak awesomeness
Then Emily got
for this
YouTube
game,
TV.
but Jesser,
Now
the
her live
laser,
TV
just
can
walked
also
in to
record all of
watch.
everything.
Welcome,
No
Jesser.
cable box needed.
I'm glad to be
This
here,
is the
bro.
happiest Emily's ever been.
It's gonna be a good one.
Same live TV and unlimited DVR, live alerts, so much better. YouTube TV. Try it free.
Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made a new commercial about their newness. Try new flavors like our cheesy marinara, baked apple, or hot dog. Not new, but still delicious twists. Carry out Domino's new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any three-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
This holiday season, when shopping for your loved one's perfect gift, remember to get their sizes. The season large.
Kevin Durant.
But one size does not fit all.
He
One
jumped
gift
up a
does.
brick.
Origins milk, Rock number 12, Irish whiskey.
This is the new world of work. Each day
Your
is
signature
different.
shot.
But whatever work becomes,
I know. I do that too,
ServiceNow
first.
platform will make it
And I do it
just
harder.
flow. Whether it's finding new ways
I am
to
stuck.
serve your customers, orchestrating a safe return to the office.
Wait, an office? What's an office?
Or solving a workplace challenge that's yet to come. Wherever the new world of work takes your business, the world works with ServiceNow.
You include
Dirk Nowitzki. Defense is all over them.
For a moment, think about calling for a ride. You live nearby. You get pulled over. Your insurance goes up. Lose your license. You total your car.
He does not get the
Rondo.
You kill somebody.
This is not darts. You gotta hit the bullseye. Another rebound. He is squeezing the ball all day. He has handles. This isn't darts. You gotta hit the bullseye.
Every time I walk,
My last one.
Super streak.
That is gold shit.
Stephen Curry.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Defense is slowing down this drive. Fade away.
Halftime report. Clippers lead in Sacramento 49-28. Third quarter coming up in just a moment here. How would you describe GA Paul George's responsibilities on this Clipper team right now?
Well, in some respects, he's not only got to be a primary scorer, he's like the de facto point guard as well. And on a night where he hadn't shot as well, his presence is still one he felt. And his ability at that small forward position
I'm not going to let it happen.
himself. So this is a beautiful move. He's got the friendly role, but also to incorporate his teammates and be able to have the ability to create those easy ones. His guys, easy ones to trade and playing without it, staying in attack mode, nice time down on the road. Goodbye. So these are the kinds of plays, and this is the value in a great play. Even though the shots are falling, only 2 of 8 from the field, he's never playing without his confidence. He's always expecting to be able to have an impact, and it's been impressive.
All right, third quarter just started. Let's get you back out to the capital city with Mark Jones and Katie Christensen Hunter.
The attempt goes
few games. The great third quarter and fourth quarter player, Terrence Mann off the turnover.
He crashes the board and
Up in the
clears
air,
it out
sees
for his teammate. Can he go to it like that?
himself in the front court.
Give me
Here's
that.
Bledsoe. There's about 10 on the shot clock.
Defense is all over them.
Paul George.
Taking it back.
Out of bounds.
Street. Supercharged ball lottery pick. The only way you miss that is a flop. Set up a prayer, and it wasn't answered. Going to the glass yet again. This is domination. And then we make it hyper combo. You're not impressed with that. Go home now.
In the second half, he did a great job against Golden State.
The rebound and kick out to his teammate. Try for a three. Got a 0. Check out the ball handle.
Back in the second half. I mean, there's no explanation.
On fire streak.
Get to the routine as Metu gets an easy one underneath.
He mollywopped him. You thought you were going to make that? Last 60 seconds of the game. This is clutch time. I'm trying to see something lit. He turns it over. Rondo. Ouch! That is going to be a painful memory. Oh, wrecked. Shot clock lottery pick. Cut your opponent's time in half. Man, this is a bare knuckle brawling out there.
George inside the team.
He mollywopped him.
Tyrese Halliburton, who talks so much about his playmaking abilities, is connecting right there with Chimezie Metu, but you see right there between his foot on the line.
From deep. With that gap widening, beginning to look like a blowout.
Double-digit assists the last 3 games. Well on his way.
There's something nice about winning against another human being, right? You can imagine them getting triggered while you move up the ladder.
Pick and roll game. It'll be sideline out of bounds. Sacramento basketball. They start the third quarter with Barnes, Halliburton, Hield, Metu, and Holmes.
Zubac and Tyrese having a conversation after that play was over. Tyrese just makes me laugh, the way he approaches things and handles people.
There's that two-man game. Holmes thought about it, had a notion. Back to Halliburton. And they stalled out on the switch, and that's what this Clipper team does. The key to good offense, Katie, we talked about it, is not to get stalled out when they switch defensively. You got to keep running stuff.
You got to keep running stuff, but that's twice tonight that Buddy Hield has given up a ball right at the end of a shot clock. The first was to Mo Harkless in the first half of the game, that one to Tyrese. You have to shoot that. You're the best shooter on the team. You're struggling tonight, but you're also putting a teammate in a horrible position and giving them the turnover at the end of a shot clock.
Cross court to Hield. Barnes for 3. Got it.
If they can get movement side to side, especially a swing from one side to the other, like a cross-court swing like that, that's really difficult for even great defenses to be able to defend 100% of the time.
Bledsoe puts his head down inside Zubac. One more to Batum, and he drills it. Anytime that you can get that basketball to go, and the numbers prove it out, if you go strong side, weak side, and back to strong side, a lot of times it results in a basket. Or you get an open 3 like that on the first side of the floor, right?
Yeah, whenever Harrison Barnes can knock down consecutive threes, you know you're in kind of a good offensive zone. That's his 3rd of the game.
And go keep trying to do
7-point lead, not for long. Paul George makes it a 10-point lead again for the Los Angeles Clippers. Holmes on a little delay set out top, working against Zubac. Hield trying to shake Batum, a great on-ball defender. Halliburton with 5 on the shot clock against George. Sends Halliburton baseline, the jumper a little bit strong. Man in transition. Batum one more to a wide open Bledsoe. Couldn't close out on him, and the lead swells to 13. With a little over 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
And if the Kings don't get a score here and allow a bucket, I imagine Doug Christie's going to probably call a timeout here, see if he can stop this run.
Halliburton kicks it to the corner. Metu drives it inside. Off of Holmes, right to Halliburton. Tipped up by Metu. Great effort inside on the offensive glass. Sacramento need to get a few stops here. The Clippers have upped their shooting percentage to 50%. Bledsoe just waltzing into the lane and goes glass. Talked about Eric Bledsoe. This is the second time around as a member of the Los Angeles Clippers. Barnes knocked away by George. And Terrence Mann with a little room service here at Golden One Center. There's the timeout you alluded to, Katie. Doug Christie making like that old Tevin Campbell song, Can We Talk? 15-point lead for the Clippers when we come back to Golden One Center.
Eagly is your pet eagle.
Seriously, dude. Is your dog named Doggy?
Just because Betty don't want you.
Tell me who sent you.
Don't worry, I'm not giving this guy anything.
Maybe you should just give him a blow. Our target is a radical proponent of climate change.
Okay, so we're gonna kill him because climate change is a hoax.
It's not a hoax.
Well, yeah, okay. Facebook lies me every day for no reason.
Slices and sticks. Half pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks.
Pizza!
Sticks!
Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m. Pizza, pizza.
Sticks!
Expect goes. Goes unexpected. Expect goes two-step. Expect goes off. Expect goes, yeah!
This holiday, we're spreading the spirit of giving. No matter who you are or where you call home, that spirit is a gift that lasts throughout the year. In the season of giving, we're sharing our joy. So from all of us to all of you, here's to catching the spirit.
The champs are here on center court. There's no better way to gauge how good you are than to play against the defending champs. The Mavs have been without their lone star, but his absences have been opportunity for others to emerge. It's time for a little Texas two-step in Dallas. Bucks Mavericks, tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV.
.48 ball game here in Sacramento Golden One Center. 7:04 to go in the third quarter. Time now for our Facebook Oculus Unbelievable Play. It comes courtesy of the Los Angeles Clippers. Terrence Mann on the break. Amir Coffey doing the same thing. And many times it's been a little bit of a layup drill for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, and Tyler was talking about it before the game in terms of the last two games, both wins for the Kings against this Clippers team. It was the fast break points that killed the Clippers. And tonight, 16-4 advantage for LA. They've absolutely
what could be better than the NBA's best in a playground game? Only the NBA's best in a playground game with our friend Jessup pitching in on
Mutombo.
Thanks. I'm excited to be here because for me, ball is life. Prepare yourself. There is nothing in attendance. Score that one and add a point. We're rolling.
Part of their 15-point lead.
Defense is slowing the drive to a brawl.
Shoebox screen finds Big Zoo inside.
Oh, bricklayer on the job. He grabs the rock and shares it with his teammate.
17 points to Straight. In the middle of the 12-2 run.
The shot.
Cold shooting night for Buddy Hield. 1 of 13.
What else?
Super screen. Oh, this is getting nasty. Fisticuffs on the court.
Bledsoe in transition with a crossover. Put it on a button with the right hand for the layup.
On fire streak.
Individual defense tonight, either it's collectively or the defense. Their defense has not been good. And
you thought you were going to make that?
I know you're down a lot of people.
Oh, the smackdown.
At this point in the game. And you're getting back to where you're getting
Evans.
You're getting open shots.
Why are we doing that?
Hickory dickory dock, you ran out of the clock.
As well here, Katie. You're going to go against Eric Bledsoe. Buddy nominates himself to take the free throw.
That lets him see the ball go through the hoop and get to that with his son.
First they hit an on-fire streak, and then a double alley-oop. I was impressed with that streak.
Oh, man. That lead is growing. You can't let them pull so far ahead.
He's been tremendous the last
Cross the hop. The defense is really controlling the pace here. Another one opens. That lottery pick just doubled the speed of your opponent's shot clock. It's a miss. Follow your shot.
That's some bullshit.
Bang, bang.
The Los Angeles Clippers, who lost 3 in a row against the Sacramento Kings.
Mutombo. He ducks the eye from downtown. Defense is on him like glue. The bottom. Martin. Slip right by. Was that a shot or a pass? He pulls down the rebound and passes it off. Throttle. He cannot get past his defender. He recovers the rock. It's getting personal. This isn't darts. You got to hit the bullseye. Fisticuffs on the court. This guy in ice ball. Ooh, lot of aim. Fisticuffs on the court. Got a bang. Defense is running down that shot clock.
I mean, the way they covered it and the timing of it was to perfection.
Lonesome shot there.
We got to give the team you should, because when you look at the personnel, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, when he's healthy. I spoke with Leonard last week, and he has thoughts of coming back to this team this year before the season's over. Halliburton, 2 on the shot clock, working against the
Bricklayer on the job. He recovers the rock. I didn't know you could be on fire with rebound, but they're on fire. Oh, the super speed is in effect. Oh, he got thumped. He throttled him. It's a bare-knuckle brawling out there. He mollywopped him. Ooh, it's getting personal. Stephen Curry. Ooh, clunker from downtown. Put that in the book.
You've been saved. In your face.
Major clunker from downtown.
Yeah, just gets a nice little
Bobbing and weaving. Oh, great handles. With the teardrop 3. It's a bare knuckle brawling out there. Defense is like a wall holding back that drive.
Johnson with a loose ball rebound under 5 minutes to go in the third.
His aim was off there. Straight.
Curry's crossover is too much. Imagine trying to guard that.
Bring in the jelly.
This last minute, who's going to come out on top?
They got the supercharged ball.
17.
Curry puts it up.
I got the jump. I should know that.
I cannot say that I've seen that often.
I would say so. Hadn't been many of them.
All over it.
8-0 scoring run.
Curry.
Peeled off the pin down.
Brick house going up.
What?
And Baby makes 3.
I don't know what happened right there.
He has handles. Check out the ball handling.
I
Mutombo.
don't have enough.
Was that a shot or a pass?
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Try it today. Only at Wendy's.
Turnover.
And make every Sunday.
You thought
When you spend all year serving others,
a win a championship doesn't mean you feel good. It means someone else feels bad.
and becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate what you've done this year with a lineup of Ram trucks built to serve.
Get 1 full year of no extra cost Sirius XM on us and 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2022 Ram 1500 Big.
We touch lives every day. What lives will you touch? Make a difference.
You earn, but it doesn't define you.
Despite MS, I will keep riding my bike.
I will still dance with my husband.
I will continue to be the strongest mom that I possibly can.
Jake! I'm sorry.
If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI.
Sacramento Kings have whittled that Clipper lead down to 8 points with 4:03 to go in the third quarter. Hey, the Kings and Golden One Center app is here. And not only is it redesigned for a more personalized experience, you can also unlock prizes just for being a Kings fan. That's right. You've already made progress by watching tonight's game. Open your new app now, click Fan Challenges, and enter code PURPLE to check off that item. Visit kings.com/app to download now. On the field, a little 94 feet pressure.
Some Giants fans happy in the house tonight. Logan Webb. Hey. I love it when they come to support the Kings.
How about that? Love it. Locals out of the timeout. The Clippers get one going to the basket. That's Boston, the rookie. Lead back up to 10. Terrence Mann fights over the double screen. Halliburton out front. Here's Coffey on the heel with 5 on the shot clock.
This is that kind of zone that
I've seen it all. I've seen the Gloria put his 3 goggles on. Tristan Thompson from downtown.
And that is the first attempt that he has taken all year, so he's 1 for 1. Shoot better than anyone else on the team, Mark.
There you go. That's 100%. Tristan Thompson. Yeah, let him know about it. Tell him, Tristan.
The finish, he has the two-hand finish up top.
Paul George with the midi. Knocked it down over Mo Harkless. He is such a tough cover in the half court. Lead back up to 9 for the Clippers. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Field off the screen. Thompson with the floater. Got his own rebound. And pulls it back out for Halliburton. Tyrese underneath Harkless. Got it to fall. Good basketball by the Kings there. And the lead back down to 7.
Great recognition by both Mo and Tyrese to see that lane and to hit the guy cutting to the basket.
Paul George kicks it out to Boston from deep. And they get the miss and the stop. Christie imploring his team to push it. Halliburton switching gears. Harkless. Tough floater off glass. Got it off the window, the lead down to 5.
Mo Harkless a little frustrated there. Took quite a bit of contact on that drive, but it's like, all right, if you're going to let him play like that on this end, then I'll take note on the other.
George inside to get the stop. Whistle, foul, technical foul. Foul against Paul George. So Sacramento can get this down to a 4-point game, Katie, with possession of the basketball.
And the crowd is responding to the fact that this Kings team has been able to inch their way back into it here in this third quarter. And it has not been easy. I mean, they haven't shot the ball super great, but they have just been coming up with some stops.
Buddy Hield misfiring on the free throw, a rarity. Well, Georgia, the body language said it all. Can't wait for an official like that.
Yes. The body language wasn't that terrible.
Hey, I know he's PG, but that was R-rated what he said. 51 to go in the third quarter. He'll sit down. Sacramento looking to close out a very prosperous third quarter on a strong note here. It's Hield, Halliburton, Thompson, Barnes, and Harkless. This five responsible for bringing them back into the ballgame. Halliburton off the screen. Got caught up in the air, and they called it travel. He landed before he passed it.
And this is just one of the things that Tyrese has done a lot more in the last few games, is leaving his feet to make passes. And the last few, I mean the last four, I think that he's really kind of been trying to shoulder a lot of the playmaking and forcing some things.
Johnson back out to Boston. Boston with a nice handle inside.